Okay, 9 ways to help you sell your home by talking to your neighbors and saying, hey, you got to stop this, or help me. I'm trying to sell my home, right?
Yeah.
Bring them cookies, as Chuck would say. So if you've ever been on the hunt for that perfect piece of real estate, you know that decisions aren't made by checklists alone. Sure, factors like location, square footage, number of bedrooms and bathrooms, they form the basis of any buyer's search, but there are other factors, including what does the neighborhood look like. So, despite the old saying, the grass isn't greener on the other side of the fence, what lies on the other side of yours is an overgrown wilderness of dead brush, debris, and bric-a-brac. Prospective home buyers may prefer to look elsewhere. So if you got that problem, and I've seen a couple, you need to somehow sit down, bring them some cookies and cake or something and say, listen, hey,
can I mow your lawn for you?
Yeah, and that's happened. Especially remember the old with short sales and actually in foreclosures. A lot of sellers would do that with their neighbor. Also, a foreclosure in the neighborhood is the kiss of death. Speaking of foreclosures, for other homes on the market, while a foreclosed house next door may not deter first-time home buyers looking for a starter home, more discerning shoppers may see it as a sign of a bad neighborhood and keep on driving right past your open house. So that's where you really think about helping to keep that in check and clean it up. Loud noises in the neighborhood could be another deterrent to house hunters. Scoping out your place, whether the teenagers next door are arguing or abandon of loud music coming outdoors, that could be a real problem. And whether or not you like it or not, sometimes something as simple as a next-door neighbor who smokes can turn off prospects in a heartbeat. That's because secondhand smoke, as we've heard, can really kill folks and problems that it causes. Also, particularly for parents with young kids, an unfriendly dog or any dog next door house or across the street or running loose can be a real deal breaker. Safety is often a top priority for families, so keep an eye on Fidos around the area. Also, if you live in a subdivision that requires residents to abide by a list of rules and regulations, any rebellious neighbors who are in the clear violation of the rules could cause grief. I remember we listed a house in eastern Jefferson County in a neighborhood where right across the street, and they didn't allow boats, but this guy had a boat, another one had a big pickup truck, and not so good. So you report that to your homeowner association. Even, you've mentioned this, Chuck, the city, county, government can help to enforce
a lot of times you can just give them a call and
they'll come out and say, excuse me, you're not supposed to have that. Homes located within 1/10 of a mile of a registered sex offender can suffer up to a 10% decrease in property value and take 10% longer to sell. Do you guys know that? I don't know if you realize that. It's true. And this is all stuff online. And there's not a whole lot you can do about this, but just be aware of what's going on in your neighborhood. And then finally, while most homeowners know that a fresh exterior paint job can really amp up a home's curb appeal, it seems that every neighborhood has one of those homes that hasn't seen a fresh coat of paint in decades. If the eyesore happens to be one of your immediate neighbors, buyers may think twice about making an offer. It's true. It really does happen.
Absolutely.
So consider leaving your favorite house painter's business card in your neighbor's door. It might inspire him to take action. Hopefully that helps you in terms of some of the things that your neighbors can do to help you sell your home.